Because annotate is so much more complicated than Scribble and it doesn't have a bookmarklet, it's kind of its own separate thing, I don't use it nearly as often. But the one thing annotate can do that Scribble cannot is it can upload files that are not already on the internet. And so if you have a PDF document, or you have an image, or you have a document that you've made but that you don't have somewhere online, you can use annotate to annotate that file, whereas Scribble is only good for websites. So the basic stuff that I use for annotate is all about uploading documents and then using them for that. So I'm using their basic features, and so I'm going through the sample pages and getting started, and the user guide. And so I'm just going to go through very quickly. You sign in or you register, you make an account, it's very simple, and then you add a document. So you log in, you go to the main area, and you upload the document. Okay, this is your home page. You just click upload, and it'll upload a document. It also lets you snapshot whatever's on your screen, so that's another way to upload a document. You can find something on your computer, that's your upload, and you can also email documents to your annotate account. Okay. Once you have your annotate account up and running and you have the document that you want to do, whether it's a website or an actual document, and remember you have a limit on 30 pages a month for free, otherwise you have to pay for an account. But you can add your comments to a word or phrase, you can highlight it, you can upload these comments, and so this will let you add a box, this lets you add tags, okay, and you just save those comments right with it, and then when you click on that word or whatever you have highlighted, it will bring up whatever your note is. And you can add, like I said, annotate's a lot more complex, and so there's a lot of different features to it, but you can add different color tags and notes and all kinds of things. Okay? You can add different styles, you can highlight, insert, or strike through, and you can upload different colored tabs. Just like Scribble, it's just a little bit more complicated to do that. One good thing about, or one different thing about annotate is that you can have multiple people all on the same document annotating at the same time. And so if you're doing a group project or something with groups, annotate is definitely a tool that would be useful. But like I said, very, very complicated. Let's see, so get started. Take a look at some sample pages. So for example, if you take this document, it's not going to let me do that. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so if you take this sample document, this will show you some of the different things that you can do online as opposed to on hard copies. So, it just disappeared on me. There we go. Alright, so just like you would take a hard copy and you can write on the pages, you can do that. You can highlight, you can add notes, like sticky notes. It's easy to find by the tags. You can collaborate, so you can have lots of people all working on them at the same time. Annotate also gives you a sample PDF that you can play around with and see some of the different features. And so this is the sample. So I can say I can highlight things. It brings up this note. I can change the colors. I can change what I want to do with it. I can highlight. So I've highlighted it in green now. Okay, and then I save. There we go. So we highlight. You can add notes. I highlighted this. Okay, and then you save your note, and then you've got this note over here that goes with this. So let's see. It lets you create your note. You can share your notes. You can make them private. You can ask for feedback. Strike through actually strikes out whatever was there. So if you're working with someone else's document, you can cross things off like that. You can change the style. You can share things. You can add other things. There's a lot more complicated things you can do with annotate, but it's basically like Scribble. It's just there's PDF documents, and that's annotate.